Here I am inside our house looking out this morning. It is April 4th, I believe, Saturday. And just look at how beautiful it is out there this morning. There's Wyatt enjoying the warmth of the fire this morning. It's a little warm, isn't it, Wyatt? Here's the seeds that Priscilla started. They're already starting to sprout, which is pretty neat. Well, this morning we thought we would show you guys a little bit of our Saturday. And I know when you came to this channel, you probably came because of maybe hunting or because you enjoyed our family or you heard about how we grew up Amish or whatever. So you're gonna get a lot of random things. But today we thought we'd just show you what we do on a Saturday. This is a quarantine Saturday. So we're out in the country and there's so many things that we can even do as a family because there's no one around. So this morning Priscilla's going to make a good breakfast like she always does on Saturdays. What are you making today?
He's gonna help me.
I didn't know that yet. Well, I'm gonna make the coffee. I make a really good, like an espresso latte.
Yes.
High-end coffee. It's like a $6 coffee. So.
Yeah, he'll make the coffee, and I think I'm gonna get him to fry the bacon.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
We haven't had bacon in a long time, so.
All right. Okay, what are you making today? Show us what you're
And
making.
I am making cinnamon rolls this morning.
Oh, that sounds good.
I rarely make cinnamon rolls because it's kind of a process, but these cinnamon rolls are very, very simple. I mixed them the night before, and so I just roll them out this morning, and it's a no-knead cinnamon roll recipe.
I need this bread, though. That's cinnamon rolls. Okay.
Get my apron on and
all right, so
let's start
we're
rolling.
gonna get started here. Okay, there Priscilla is spreading on the cinnamon and sucanat.
Sucanat is a healthier type of brown sugar, so that's mostly what I use.
Smells amazing. All right, what are you doing now, babe?
I'm rolling it up into one big roll, and then I'll cut them up in pieces.
I saw that, Wyatt.
A little snitcher.
As you might have remembered from other videos, Priscilla used to be a professional baker, and so she knows how to make goodies, that's for sure. And there she goes, snip, snip. Okay, Wyatt, are you gonna help me make the coffee, buddy? All right, high five. All right, so we store our coffee in this airtight container, and we like to buy our coffee beans. Oh my goodness! Oh. I just dumped all of the coffee beans everywhere. Wyatt, did you do that?
No.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. You got to see this. I've never done that before. Look at all these coffee beans. Unbelievable. A few precious ones went down the sink drain. Ay, I cannot believe I just did that. Well, we'll follow the 10-second rule and pick up these coffee beans before anybody touches them. Well, as I was saying before that major accident, we keep our coffee beans in this airtight container, and you can see it's got a little sealer inside there. It makes it airtight, and plus you put the cover on it. What we like Montana Coffee Traders coffee, and the brand is Montana Coffee Traders, but what could you say, the flavor is called Montana Morning, and it's a organic coffee, and we really like the flavor of it. It's our favorite Montana Morning organic. Wyatt's gonna grind it. So one of the things that we have to do first thing when we get up in the mornings, and Saturday morning or whatever morning it might be, is we have to go milk the goat. And right now we have one that's freshened. That means she had babies. And the other one should be freshening here in about a week or so. We kind of staggered them so we have milk longer. What we do is we take these water jugs, just bottled water really, and we freeze them, and then we put them in our bucket here, and we put 2 of these in there, and we milk right on these. And by the time we are done milking and we bring the milk in, set it on the counter for about 15 minutes, the milk is actually already ice cold. And that's one of the secrets to having good goat's milk. You have to feed them good milk, and then you also have to feed them good hay, good alfalfa hay. Then you also have to make sure you take care of the milk. And so what we're doing here is we're simply straining the milk. I'll give you a better look in a second here. Look at that. That is a perfect half gallon of milk right there. Wow. She'll do that again tonight and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. It's just amazing. We really love our goat's milk, and we don't have to ever buy any milk just because this milk provides everything we need. It's so awesome, and it's inexpensive too. Of course, you have to feed your goat for a couple months during the off season, but otherwise they produce milk, 9 months out of the year at least. Okay, what are you making, Justin?
I'm shredding potatoes, so we're gonna fry them.
Hash browns, kind of? Okay, what do we got going, babe?
Let's check on these. Oh, these are ready to go in.
Oh man, that looks delish.
Yeah, they do.
Scruntabulous.
Okay, Avalon, can you help me get some? Oven doesn't have its light anymore. Okay.
Oh, it needs to get a new oven light. All right, we're getting ready to fry some bacon here. Chloe, are you doing something to help there? Okay, here we go. Gonna throw this bacon in the pan. Stuff is super unhealthy, so we don't eat that much of it. But occasionally we do.
Under the table.
Whoa!
Okay, I've got everything, all my coffee in this little deal here. Basically pop it on right there. Turn that on. It's a Krups. So I put the water in here, and then when I'm all done, I'm gonna froth it over here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I put in this coffee. Make it really scrumptious. First we put some half and half in here. Then we're gonna throw a little bit of whipping cream. That helps it froth really well. And we're going to throw some maple syrup in there for some good flavor. 1 teaspoon in each cup. There we are. Now we're going to throw some vanilla in there. 1 cupful of vanilla in each one. And then my wife likes hers a little bit sweeter, so I have some stevia. So I put just a little bit of stevia in hers, give it extra sweetness. Then we're going to add some water just to fill that up. That's about right there. Perfect. Now we're going to froth it as soon as coffee's done.
I caught him eating.
I'm eating on the job. These are some really fresh oranges that a friend of ours just picked off the trees in California. They're so good and delicious.
Look at these. They're all done and they look really nice. Don't touch Wyatt, it's hot. Here I just made a quick maple glaze, brown sugar butter glaze. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. A little bit of nuts.
So right now we're frothing this wonderful espresso latte. Making it all nice and foamy, which we're right there right now. We're gonna take this coffee And do that, do that. That's a poor rendition of a smiley face right there. And there it is. Beautiful. And there you have both of them. Absolutely delicious.
My boys are becoming great cooks.
Okay, we put all of our scraps to the chickens. We basically break these eggshells, the eggs that they laid, we break them up and we feed them back to them, and this provides calcium, which chickens need. Chickens need calcium. So all this slop, it seems like every day we get food scraps, about one of these full or half full or so. And this really helps on our feed costs. Any kind of food scrap. I mean, we have orange peelings in here, and my coffee grinds go in here. I have a couple of little bread scraps in here. Just all kinds of little leftover potatoes, anything, even meat. We throw everything in here that's not edible, just scraps. And this gets fed to the chickens. And we have this, this needs to be changed, but this charcoal filter provides any odor, no odors come out of there. It's really neat little garbage disposal. So that's what we do with that. Okay, here is the food on the table. Those are eggs from our chickens. I wish that was from our pigs, but we don't have pigs, unfortunately. Taters, there's Priscilla's cinnamon rolls, and goat's milk. Looks delish, and of course our good coffee. Is that coffee okay, babe?
Oh, it's the spot.
We're done with breakfast now. We're heading out and to our goats. We had a text from the neighbor, and they said the dogs went crazy during the night, and they went outside and there was a dead baby goat laying out there, and it wasn't one of theirs. They live about a half a mile from here, and I'm wondering if something came during the night. We've got one goat that is pregnant. I wonder if she had babies, and I didn't know it this morning. I'm gonna come out here to look around. I'm wondering if she had babies, and I did not know it. For some odd reason, it was one of ours. I'm gonna check it out. There she is laying there, which is a little uncommon. I wanna see what's going on here. Does it look like anything, Justin?
Dad, see, this is really
I don't really see anything there. So I don't think it's our goat. Nothing seems amiss at all up here. That baby goat that they found was white. They say it's not their goat, so it's really weird. Nobody else has goats except us and them. That's close by. So, you know, either I'm totally missing something, which I don't think I am, or they are, or then it's weird. I don't know. Can't figure it out. I guess at some point we'll figure it out. But all's good, that all's well that ends well for us, I think, at this point. A dead dog on the road. Nope, that's Spring sunning herself. It's warming up out there. We're out here on the dog kennel, and we've discovered that our dogs figured out how to open up this latch situation. So we have had to move these all the way up higher so they can't get to it. A little bit more. Keep going. You can close it, see if that's about the right height now. I don't think they can get to that. Great. Yeah, they were jumping up there and opening that with their noses, so I don't think they can get it now. That's 5 feet up there.
It's been a pretty quiet afternoon this Saturday, but Joas and the children are outside and doing a little bit of cleanup. So I have my challah bread all ready to braid, so I am gonna get that started. Children with me, and we're making a run to the
dumpsters a few miles down the road, and here's the scenery we're looking at as we go down the road, go down Pastor Drive. It's a beautiful day. Not to think it's April. Fresh snow in the mountains. And here we go driving. Look at that. Deer and turkeys. Let's see if we can make them gobble.
Oh, wait, they're strutting.
They're strutting out there. It's awesome. Nope, can't make them gobble. Now, this is the next thing we're doing here is our neighbors about 1,500 feet below us actually ran out of water. Actually, the well fed our community center, our school, and several houses, and they had problems with their well. So what we did is we ended up running a pipe like about 1,300 or 1,500 feet all the way from our house all the way down there so that they would have water to fill up their cistern until we figured out the problem. So the good news is the well is still good. We just had to get somebody to reset the pump a bit deeper, and now we don't need this anymore, so we're going and have to coil all this pipe up again. So that's what we're doing right now. Big monster roll right here. Making it nice and dirty. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Good job. Okay. So tonight we're going to have salmon for dinner and some other delicious items. So I'll show you what I'm doing. First of all, we're going to make Gordon Ramsay proud here. We're just going to score the salmon just lightly here. Okay, we're going to get these salmon in here. Okay, press lightly down. Make sure the skin is totally flat in there. Let those set for a second. Some salt on here. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of seasoning salt. A little bit of Cajun seasoning. Flip that around, do the same thing. Okay, I've got my salmon in there. I just threw some butter in there, and we got some garlic in there just to keep that thing tasting so good. Gonna let that sizzle there for just a few more minutes. So we're putting a little bit of oregano in here. I'm gonna go with a little bit more butter too. Can't go wrong with the butter, you know what I'm saying?
Here I'm preparing some succotash. Just sauteing these onions, and I'm gonna pop in the rest of these veggies. And saute this. I put in some Cajun seasoning, some pepper and salt. Keep it frying here. Now dump in some red pepper and a little bit of shredded zucchini.
Okay, I'm gonna put a tartar sauce puree on it right here. And then
The succotash, I'm gonna just dribble in some lemon.
Justin is putting a bed of delicious rice here, which we will then put the salmon on top of.
We're trying to see if we can make this at least half MasterChef worthy.
Keith, are you gonna finish plating the salmon? Yep. I'm gonna put some lemon over here. Okay, here's some close-up of the plating. Doesn't that look pretty awesome? Look at that. That looks delish. What do you think, Chloe? So delicious? Okay, good. They all did an awesome job.
Yeah, we had fun.
This is good. We've been watching some Master Chef videos. So I've got one word. What do you say? Shall we?
Yeah.
As in the words of Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
We love you, Jesus, and we bless you for this awesome food. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Well, folks, I think we better try it, shall we? Well, what do you think?
I think this is the best salmon I ever tasted.
I think the plating looks good. Looks very appetizing, very delicious. I think it's Master Chef quality.
I would say so.
This succotash is absolutely amazing. This is
I
good.
think it's good too.
It's
I mean,
delicious.
I'm amazed how good it is. You can actually learn a lot from watching Master Chef.
I don't know what you did to that rice, but it is absolutely delicious. It's moist.
It didn't take that long. We all helped each other so well.
This is so delicious.
Who wants some bread?
Oh, this is so good.
Well, it was a pretty good, relaxed day today, hon, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was nice.
Yeah, it was good. It was just fun to play Master Chef with the children and just make a good meal and just have kind of a relaxing
Right.
day. In this quarantine season that we're in right now, it isn't fun, and yet it has some pleasant things about it for us. It's just been a little bit less stressful. We've just had a lot of weekends were nicer because we live in a community and we love community. Community life is awesome. We're like family, but it's also usually on Saturdays there were community events like
Work bees.
yeah, that we would be part of, and of course Sundays there would be things going on in church, and it's just been kind of quiet and it's been kind of nice.
Yeah, we haven't been getting together as a community, just obviously because of the coronavirus, and trying to respect, those in authority and obviously others around us. But yeah, in that regard, it's been really nice. We've been working, just being careful, but it has been really nice because this community especially has a lot of functions, it seems like, and we like to be around people, but we also like to have our own space, I guess you could say. And in that regard, for us, I'm sure eventually we get ready to see people again, but in that regard, it's been really nice. Like Priscilla said, we just have been able to stay at home weekends, spend time with the family, get our rest, and just do things like that. So
Yeah.
it's been nice.
But also, and it's probably a little different for us since we live out here in the country. We're not
Right.
quite in the midst of everything, but our hearts are really with everyone that is,
Yes.
all the doctors and nurses and that are taking care of the COVID-19 patients. And we also, our hearts and our prayers go out to the people who have lost loved ones.
Yes.
And so, yeah.
It's unimaginable the difficulty of all the people that have it. And so it's definitely something to be aware of. I know we even had a death in our small little town of about 2,000 people. So it has reached our own borders, and in that way it's it's hit close to home. Nobody that we've known but we're just trying to be so careful.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's very important to pray for our countries and our nation, and even our leaders, for our president. Even if we don't like him, I believe it's important that we pray for him.
And I'm going to say we like him. There are things that, of course, there's nobody perfect, and we realize that there's things that he does always is not, that we would perfect agreement with, but I think that's beside the point. God put him there, we feel, and he's there for a purpose, and we pray for him and bless him that he can accomplish those things that God has called him to accomplish as president. And so we thank him for those things that he's taken a stand for, especially protecting the lives of the innocent. We value family, and so we believe no baby should be killed. So that's something that we're very thankful for in that way, and many other things as well.
So thanks again for watching, for taking your time out and just watching us. We appreciate that.
Yep. So today what you got was just a Saturday filled with all the things that we do.
Yeah, it was just a vlog, I guess, of our day.
Yep. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It is now 10:30 at night, and it's time for us to get some sleep. So we appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.